Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bristol. And just if you didn't know, there was an update. But no, we are not going to be doing the heat races just because I'm not changing the schedule because of an update that I did not know was coming. We might do those next season. But whatever. Gonna take that barrier down. Take this pit barrier down. And let the drivers out. And we'll just watch as the cars come off pit lane. And we'll see who wins our qualifying rounds. And Larson has returned, if you did not see. Larson is here for the Bristol race. And he's already starting off with a strong Bristol start. That was Harvick. Poor Harvick. He probably can recover, though. But anyways. Here's all our drivers. And Kyle Larson already starting off strong back in row 2. Denny Hamlin and Blaney in row 2 or in row 1. Larson and Kyle Busch in 2, and Truex and Bowman in 3. This is a 15-lap race, pit on lap 8. Or no, this is a 20-lap race, pit on lap 10, sorry. Because this is such a short track, we can afford to go that long. Also, I do actually not remember who the 96 is. If you guys can tell me, that would be very, very helpful. Alright, anyways. Green flag is out at Bristol for the first time. Blaney taking an early lead off turns 1 and 2. Oh, and the 77 of Jamie McMurray to the outside. He loses a ton of ground. And Denny Hamlin passes on the inside, but Larson on the outside, back into the lead. And the 96 on the out. Joey Logano to the outside. He's losing ground. The 24 of Byron taking second for lap 3. Briscoe getting a huge run. Cody Ware and Christopher Bell both falling back with the outside lane. Larson taking back that lead. Or holding a lead still on to lap 4. But Michael McDowell gets a run on the outside for the lead coming onto the backstretch. And with Michael McDowell into the lead, Larson on the inside, Ross Chastain on the outside, coming up into lap 6. Michael McDowell still leading. Larson not having a good run right now. Now into lap 7. Yeah, 7. With Ross Chastain in the lead, but Bubba Wallace on the outside. Not Quinn Houff, he's not here. Kevin Harvick with a little bit of a outside run. Larson trying to come back, and on the outside he passes Brandon Jones and Larson, and we're going to be having an interview with Tyler Reddick. And as William Byron comes to the outside, we are now on lap 9. This is our last lap before we pit. Eric Almirola on the outside, not having a good run. All the drivers are making advancements, and Larson on the outside. All the drivers head through, and the pits. The pits are open. In lap 10, coming down into the pits, we have Larson in the lead, Brandon Jones second, and William Byron third, coming into lap 11. We're going to be interviewing Tyler Reddick after this race. This is a quick-paced race, which is expected on dirt. Anyways, coming onto the backstretch, Larson taking a lead against Brandon Jones, and I nearly forget to close the pits, and William Byron on the outside of Brandon Jones takes second, coming into lap 12. Oh, a bit of contact, Kyle Busch to the outside. Now on the backstretch, on lap 12, Kyle Larson leading, Brad Keselowski on the outside next to the runoff zone. Lap 13, Harvick to the outside. He does not get a good run on that outside lane. Anyways, Larson leading, William Byron to the outside. Byron takes the lead. Now coming into lap 15, Byron leading, Larson on his tail. Larson to the outside, coming into turn 3, Larson passes on the outside of Byron. Now coming into lap 16, 5 laps to go. Larson leads again. Byron trying to get the outside of Larson. It's a two-way battle for the lead. And, on the outside, Byron takes the lead. Larson behind him in lap 17. Larson needs to regain that lead. Coming into the backstretch of lap 17, Byron manages to break off. Timmy Hill trying to get a run on the top lane. Coming into lap 18, 3 laps to go. Larson could get his first win, or Byron. We'll have to see coming around turn 3. Larson blocked lap 19, 2 laps to go. Larson trying to find a way to pass. Now coming onto turn 4, or coming into turns 3 and 4 of lap 19, lap 20 here at Bristol. Kyle Larson behind Byron coming onto the backstretch. Larson will most likely take home second, and the drivers are coming, and Byron for the win. Anyways, the drivers are going to be in the restart box now as we interview Tyler Reddick about certain things. Question number 1 for Reddick. So, Reddick, how did it feel when you were out there on the field in that crash? Well, it was unexpected, man. I was just driving and suddenly I felt something, and last thing I knew I was up in the air, and I wasn't expecting that. That's all I can really say for that. How did you feel after you had finally stopped? Couldn't really feel anything. Everything felt numb. I honestly thought that I was dead in that moment. Okay. How do you feel Brandon Jones' season has been going? If you could, would you keep him in your car, or do you think you would rather keep him in, or take back your 8 car? Honestly, Brandon Jones' performance this season in the 8 car has been fairly good, and I was surprised by that, and also not surprised. But if it came down to if I had to choose, I would probably want to at least get back in my car. Maybe we could get Brandon Jones up in the Cup Series next season. Alright, that's a fair answer. And another question, I know you were watching this race and helping Brandon Jones a bit. How did you feel about this race? Well, it's our first race on dirt in a long time in these Cup cars, and it was just crazy, the fast pace racing, and that last finish with I honestly thought Larson had it, and then Byron just came up and completely stole it. Alright, thank you for your time, Reddick, and I hope we can maybe talk again future, but I know you are recovering, as that wreck was crazy. I actually do have one last question. How do you think this season's going? Well, honestly, I personally think it's one of the best. This race showed the drivers can pull some stuff, and there was a lot of action in this race, especially near that end. Like I said, that Larson-Byron Well, that was a little disappointing how at the end it became just a two-man race for the lead. I would have thought that race was even crazier if some guy came back from last place, like Harvick or something, into the win. But, can't have everything like that always. Like last season, Denny Hamlin won the Daytona 500 after the luckiest recovery I think he's had all in his whole career. All right, thank you for your time, Reddick. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was our interview with Reddick, and those were his. And if you want me to interview him again, we can. And I actually am just looking through this pack, and and like I said, tell me who the 96 is. I completely forgot. I'm pretty sure that's Ty Dillon, but whatever. Anyways, we'll most likely interview Reddick again, and we'll hopefully have health better. And, because his season is not going well, as I don't think he's going to be able to win the championship after what happened that race. But you never know. Could come back from the dust. I'll see you all again later. And our next race will be taking place at Phoenix. So be ready for that. Okay. Bye.